This is for Harvey Spooner. He's always showing us what he's up to. This is what I've been up to. Cut down a dead oak tree. Actually, it was already down. It fell over. The wind blew it over. It's been dead for a while. It should be just perfect to cut. I had to work on this thing. The fuel lines have rotted off, and after I replaced the fuel lines, it still wouldn't run. So I got to looking at the fuel pump, and the fuel pump had a pinhole in it. So took the fuel pump out of my old chainsaw, because that's all I had handy. And it's about as bad as the one that was in this one, but it didn't have a pinhole. So that got it running, and I got some firewood cut. Yeah, you can see my pile of machines. I actually have more than that. Anybody that hasn't had fun with these meter in bladder or whatever they call this thing, they get brittle. This one's worse. It's actually newer than the one that I put in the saw, but it's gonna have to have it. These little carburetors don't last long with the fuel. And these fuel lines, they just get eat up, and you go buy some more, and then they'll get eat up too, unless you use some regular gas. But I'm too cheap to go buy regular, so just have to find a place to get the fuel lines. This is my old saw. It quit running for the same reason. Fuel lines. I've started to put some new ones in it. I think I'm going to get it running. I'll have to get one of these bladders, because this is the one out of the saw I showed earlier. I put the one out of the floor there into my newer saw and got it running so I could cut my wood. So anyway, I'll go ahead and clean this guy out and get replacements. And I'll come up with another bar and get it running. And then this guy here, I used it a long time until the fuel lines rotted off it. I really despise weed eaters, but I'll probably get it going. And you can see the pull handles broke off of it. I've got a fix for that too. I was talking about scattered tools. Well, usually this is actually pretty good shape. You can see we got a bunch more of that stuff laying everywhere. That's my son's Yerf dog. I want to change it from that slug to Tecumseh engine and put on a 11 horsepower electric start. I have the engine. I just need to put it on. That's my toy. That's my Japanese clone, Honda clone. 3-speed manual shift with manual clutch. It's a blast to ride. It's a 110. This is the one I was talking about that my son had. Got it in a pile of parts and put it together and got it running. He learned to ride motorcycles on this one. I always keep this one around. And I find a deal every once in a while. I picked this compressor up for 35 bucks. It's obviously used, but it's way more compressor than what I'd been using. I've been using one of those $99 specials, which has done pretty much everything I needed. But this just come along as an upgrade I couldn't refuse. And it's so much quieter than that cheapo. This is another deal. I had to put my wheels and tires on it to work to it. It replaced my wore out one. Anyway, that's about all I have to show you. Just thought I'd show you something for once. You always show us something. And I won't steal your catchphrase at the end of your videos, but I will say, keep your wheels next to the ground and have a good day. All right, bye.